Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Class is starting in 3 minutes from now.
Okay.
Hello.
Hello. Okay, so for today's class, we're going to be drawing things that are yellow. So let me show you what we're going to be drawing today. Okay. Can everyone see this?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So today we're going to be drawing a minion, and he's going to be walking a dog. See? The dog's really happy to be on a walk. And so we're going to be using lots of colors today because we're drawing a background as well. So let's get started with our minion drawing. Everyone grab a pencil and start and get ready. Okay, so the first thing we want to do in the center of the page, we draw a big arch over here. This is going to be the minion's forehead. All right. And then now we can start with the eyes. And so minions have these gigantic goggles. So to make the goggles, we do a big circle like this. And we have to leave a little bit of space open in the middle so we can connect both sides of the goggles. And then we do the same thing again, but on the other side, like this. There. And now we need to connect them in the middle. So in order to do that, we have to do 2 straight lines going across. Is everyone able to see what I'm doing here?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Are you
All right.
drawing a minion?
Yeah, we're drawing a minion today. Okay. So now we have to draw the eyes. So we need eye holes in the goggles. So we start with a very small circle, see? Inside of the goggles. And that's one eye hole. And then the other one can go like this. There. And once you're done with that, you can start with the eyes. So they have very small eyes, like this, a really tiny circle right in the middle. There. And then you draw a tiny pupil right there. And you can fill in the pupil here too. Okay. And then we repeat the same thing on the other side. So you do a small circle nearly the same size as this one. You do a little bit of shine, and then a tiny pupil in the middle, like this.
Can a minion have one eye?
Oh yeah, there are lots of minions with one eye, but this one has 2. So this minion is going to be smiling. And so in order to do that, we do a loop here, another one over here, and then we connect them in the middle with a small curve, like this. It's a little bit like a triangle. Give me a thumbs up when you're finished with that. Okay, so we're done with the minion's face. So now we can start on the body. So in order to make a full body of a minion, we need to make a bigger loop like this, but upside down. So we start like this, and we go really long ways down. And then we curve it over here. And then we connect it back with a loop here. It looks a little bit like a pill. And once you're done with that, we can start giving it its overalls. We do 2 straps on either side, like a little rectangle coming down here. And then we repeat it on this side as well. Is it going well, everybody?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. I'm glad to hear it. And now, in order to finish off the overalls, we have to do something a little bit complicated. They'll be easy once you're finished with it. So we do 2 curves down and over, right in the middle of the strap, see? And then we do another one right here, down and over. And then we connect it to the sides. If you need help drawing, please ask your parents to help you out. Okay, and then to connect the overalls, we do a really big line across. Can everyone lift up your drawing right now and show me what you've done? I'd like to see everyone's minions. Wow, it's really good, Elva. Wow. And Niv, I like the smile on your minion. And it's good.
Here's
I
mine.
really like that one. You look happy. Oh yeah, of course. Everyone else, who hasn't shown their drawing yet, once you're done drawing, lift it up and show me, please. Oh, Safan, can you lift up your drawing a bit more? I can't see it. Oh wow, that's a good minion. I like it. Pratyash, could I see your drawing? I'm really curious to see how it looks. Oh wait, that's a really good minion, Sankar.
It needs hands and feet. He needs
We're going to do
legs.
Okay. So okay. One arm holding a leash and one arm behind its back. So we're going to start the hand behind the back. So in order to do that, we draw a huge loop like this, like a C. And then we connect it all the way to the hip. And then, in order to do the ending of the arm, we do a smaller C inside, like this. Okay. And then what we want to do next is we want to draw a hand holding the leash. So we have to do something a little bit more complicated. So we start with a U shape, 2 U shapes like this. Like a little bit below the strap and a little bit above the line here. And minions wear gloves, so we need to draw a glove over his hand. So we have to start with a long line over here, and then up a little bit, and then we do a loop like this. See everyone? A loop. And that's 1 finger. And we can make more fingers. Sorry. We can make more fingers if we add more loops to the hand. So we draw 1 more loop like this and a smaller loop over here. And that will be it's 3 fingers. And now, after that, we can start doing a thumb. So we have to make the thumb stick out a little bit. So we do a big circle like this. we connect a little bit of the glove and a little bit of the hand here. Okay.
My minion is giving a thumbs up.
Yeah. We're gonna have him give a thumbs up and he's gonna be holding a leash, but we'll draw that after we're done with the legs. So in order to start on the legs, we make a little diagonal lines like this. So like we do top and then we go down and inward. And then we do that on this side as well, like this. It's almost a triangle, but we don't connect at the bottom. And then we can do a line from the top of the minion down to the leg. And we go a little bit beyond it too. And once you're done with that, we can do a little jagged shape and then we can make the feet stick out like this. So it's like a little triangle here. And once you're done with that, can you either give me a thumbs up or you can just show me your minion? Either works. All right, I'm glad to see that everyone's doing well. Wow, Sankar, that's a really good minion. He's really happy. Is everyone ready to move on? We have to draw the dog now.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Great drawing, Anif. Okay. I think
Do
we're
we
all
need
ready.
to add the color?
We're going to start adding color once we're done with drawing the dog. And then after that, we'll draw the background and then we'll color the background. So in order to draw the dog leash, let's start with the glove. So we need to draw a little strip over here. So it's like a little rectangle right over here. I'm making it a bit bold so you guys can see it better because it might not show up.
I had a letter G in my body, in my minion.
Oh, I see. That's pretty cool.
Some minions has their G's on their body.
Oh, I see. Okay. So then in order to draw the rest of the leash, we do a big loop like this. So you go all the way down and then we loop back up. And then we do it again. We go all the way down and then loop back up. Like that, like a backwards J. And once we're done with that, we can start drawing the dog. So we need to draw the head of the dog before we can draw the collar so that will look better. So in order to draw a dog's face, we have to make a little half oval like this. And then we leave the top part of it a little bit blank. And then we make two little ovals for the eyes and then we can fill them in with our pencil like this. And once we're done with the eyes, we can make the dog look really happy by giving it a mouth. And it's going to be sticking its tongue out because it's happy. So we do a little W like this. We can erase a little bit of this. And then we have its tongue sticking out like a big U shape. And then we can add a little line in the middle to show that it's a tongue.
The dog is missing his legs.
Yeah, we're gonna get to that in a second. Okay, so now we can do the ears and the top of the dog's head. So in order to make the ears, we need 2 big circles all the way up like that. And it's going to be on either side of the head like this. It's going to be a really fluffy dog. And then after that, we can make the top of its head. So we can do a little fuzzy thing like this. So it'll look like hair. Like 2 jagged lines. Okay. And once we're done with that, we can make the collar. So it's gonna be a big collar because it's a big leash. So in order to do that, we make a line down on either side of the neck, and then we connect them in the middle with a big U shape. Like that. And then we can connect the leash up to it, and then we curve like this. And we've connected the leash to the collar. Okay, and then we can make the rest of the dog's body. So, okay, actually first, can everyone give me like a thumbs up once you're finished drawing the head and the collar of the dog? Are we all good here?
Yes.
Okay, I'll wait a second so that everyone can finish up.
From that, I completed. It's time. Can we
Great
do
job.
a tin minion?
A thin minion? I don't know if we'll have time, but let's finish this one off first and we'll see how much time we have left. Okay. So in order to make the body of the dog, we have to make a little bit of fuzz come out like this. So like a backwards 3, and then we do little fluffy shapes all the way down. And then in order to make a leg, we do a small triangle going up and down like this. We could do the same thing once we connect. We put a little line here in the middle, and then we make another triangle right here, like that. And then we can make the back of the dog by adding a couple fluffy shapes, and then we curve and go downwards to make the back leg. And then you can make a little triangle there as well. And once you're done with that, we can finish it off with a big loop to complete the tummy, like this. And we need one more leg. It's gonna be a little bit behind the dog. So behind, a little bit underneath the belly, we do one more triangle. And mine is going to be a little bit off the page, but like we're going to have to draw a tail, and it's gonna be really happy. So it's gonna be sticking up like this. So we go up and then down, we curve, and then another curve down here. And then we connect it like that. We have a couple more details that we need to add to the minion before we can start coloring. For example, I think someone mentioned this, but a lot of minions have a signature in the middle of their overalls. So if you want to draw a pocket on the minion in his overalls, we have to do a long line across right in the middle, and we go curve down, and then we leave a point here. And then we curve up again, and we connect it like a rounded triangle. And you can put any letter you want. I think there's G, there's M, there's lots of things you can write in the middle there. Since this minion is walking a dog, I'm going to write the letter D for dog. Like that.
Can it be any letter?
Yeah, everyone can choose their own letter, whatever you like. It can be a letter you like, a letter of your name, something like that. Okay, and we also have to add little buttons on both sides of the overalls so that it'll stick together. So we add 2 tiny circles right on the straps. Okay, and after that, we do a couple
Look
small
at how
lines.
many letters do I have?
I can't really see all of your letters. Oh, wow, that's a lot of letters. Oh, you wrote your name on the minion. That's pretty cool. If you'd like, you can also write many letters or as little as you'd like. Okay. We're running a little bit short on time, so it's okay if you don't finish all the extra details. Let's just begin coloring. So, as we all know, minions are very yellow. And so we need to color in all the yellow parts of the minion. So
Can I
there'll be
add flowers?
Oh, sorry, what did you say?
Can I add flowers?
Yeah, you can add flowers to your minion if your minion really likes flowers. Okay.
I
So-
have a very yellow.
You have a yellow? Okay, that's good. So let's start with coloring the forehead and the rest of the body yellow. We can draw it really quickly because we have a lot of room to cover. Okay, so once you've completed the forehead, we can continue in the lower half of the face, like this. So a little bit above the overalls and beneath the goggles. And once you've completed that, we can do the little bit of the shoulder and the arms too. Make sure you don't color in the glove because he's wearing a glove and it needs to be a different color. And then we can do the other arm like this. Cool. Okay. And then after that, let's get out our blue coloring materials. And then we can color in the overalls too. So we color really lightly, like this. And then we can cover a lot more space. If you have if you have a letter in the middle, make sure you can color that a different color. I'm going to color the D on my minion red. So I'm not going to color it blue for now. And then we can finish off the legs as well and color them blue, because the overalls go all the way down to their socks. Like that. Okay. And then we can color in
D.
letter. Oh, yes, Safan?
Do I need to color D?
You need a color? Look around and maybe you'll find a coloring material. It's okay if you don't have the exact same color that I'm using. You can use any colors
Sure.
that you.
Thanks for joining us in Person Z. There's-
Safan, could you mute, please?
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay. And then we can get back our pencil because the goggles need to be gray. So if we color really lightly, we can make it look gray. So we go really lightly and really softly, and we can make a gray color like this. And then we can fill in the rest of the goggles. Okay. And so I'm going to make the leash of the dog red. And then we can color the little strap that's attached to the glove. And then we can go down and over inside the leash. And then we can color the goggles of it too. And while we have the red here, we can also color the tongue of the dog red. Like that. We're running a little bit short on time here, but we can make the dog whatever color we'd like. It can be white, it can be black, it could be red. I'm going to make mine brown. So I'm going to color him in brown.
What did you say?
You can make the dog any color that you'd like, but I'm going to use brown. There's lots of different colors
What
of
color
dog.
can I use for the leash?
Oh, you can use any color can work, but I'm using orange or red. And then we can finish off coloring the dog and color its tail. Like this. Okay, we have a couple more small details to color in. So I'm going to make this minion's eyes brown. Like that, because a lot of minions' eyes are brown. And then we can finish it off by coloring the glove blue to match the rest of the overalls. Like that.
What covers the glove?
You can color it blue, Safan. Okay. So once you're finished coloring, we don't have enough time to do the background today. But once you're done, let's write our names at the top of the page. And then you can take a picture of it and then you can post it to WhatsApp or ask your parents to post it to WhatsApp. So I'm writing my name in the top corner like this. It might be a little bit difficult to see. It's there. So, and then you can take a picture of your minion and the dog they're walking, and then you can, you're pretty much done. And then we can leave class.
Thank you. You're welcome.
Okay, actually, before you go, show the picture to us before. Yeah, just like lift up your picture and show it.
Thank you.
Wow, great job. They're all
Wow.
looking good.
Great job.
Stefan, could I see your picture? Wow, Sangar, that looks good.
It's mine.
Look at
I think that was
mine.
really cool. Yeah, use green for letters. That's really nice. Oh, great job, Sachi. It looks nice.
Thanks.
And Alva, great job.
Thank you.
Okay, that's all I have for class
Oh,
today.
I'm hungry. Ah.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you for today.
everyone. Bye.
Bye, everyone. Have a good day.
Have a good day.
Bye. Thanks, everybody.
Bye. Have a
Bye,
good
everyone.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
You show your
Thank you.
Bye. Thank you.
Oh, that's a good mini. That's a good mini.
Thank you.
Thank you.
No.
I'm going to end the meeting now.
Okay.
Take care, everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you.